I kind of miss the old days in Arrow when they used to have a party every now and then. Every episode it was a party. They made up every other reason they could to throw a fancy party in that show. And now these days it's just stupid shit and padding. Yeah, that's pretty much Arrow in a nutshell when it comes to writing. Stupid shit and padding.
I think the basic philosophy of Arrow is WWBD. What would Batman do?
There's no better example of the evidence of how bad the writing can be on this show than to look at one character, and that is Laurel Lance.
Alright, so this is where the writing fell off for me. Actually, it fell off in a lot of places, but this is my most prevalent example. It seems like each season, of course, we're going on Oliver's journey as far as him becoming a hero that the city needs or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like every season tries to leave us with some type of message. I still can't figure out what the message of season 4 is.
The fan base for this show, I can't say that they don't want to hate Laurel, because they hate Laurel. But what I can say is, they wouldn't hate Laurel if Laurel was written like a competent character. It was the finale of season 3 and they drove off into the sunset. I think right there is when they hit the epitome, or I wouldn't say they hit the epitome, but it was right in that moment when I said, oh shit, this is gonna get done.
It started off with him happy-go-lucky with Felicity. Towards the middle of the season, he's all dark and broody because he can't beat up Dark. Dark keeps stealing his lunch money. They fist fight, and Oliver goes home with a limp wrist every episode. By the end of the season, he realizes, you know what, maybe I should just become more like Dark and just kill this fucker. So, are you telling me that our vigilante needs to be evil? Needs to have some type of bad in him? What's the message we're going for here?
What they do is they go find every incarnation of Batman and say, okay, we're going to do this, but put him in a green suit. And then it pretty much follows the whole same cycle. Some bullshit happening, or something's going on.
In season 5, we're doing this all over again, back to season 1, where our main character has regressed back to season 1 Oliver, and his team doesn't really like him for it. What's the message? What are we going for here? What can I learn from this guy? I just don't get it.
Oh, something highly relevant in the past 1 month and 2 days I spent on the island happened the same effect.
It's one thing to want to flesh out a character, but this is one of the main reasons I do not like Laurel is because this is not the Black Canary that I know from the comics. And I know what you're saying, you can't compare the comics to the show. They're going to take liberties. But there is one thing to take liberties, and it's another thing to completely assassinate a character, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, here's the magical solution, the way to do it. Oh, and Oliver gets his dick wet, which seems to be the main cycle of every 3 episodes. Like, I literally time it now. I literally go in there and say, wait a second, we're in episode 3 yet. Has Oliver got his dick wet? Oh, wait for it. Boom, and there he goes. It's either happened in a dream, it's either happened where he just stuck his dick in some rando, but that's pretty much the premise.
Season 4 was a whirlwind, and, emotions were everywhere because on one hand, they killed off a character that no one liked, such as Laurel, so we were all happy. But on the other hand, we had to slog through some bullshit. So, I mean, what can I say?
When they was getting hate blocked by the WB, that's when it really fell. So they were like, yeah, we gonna end up doing this and, breaking out, all these excellent characters. Wrong, you can't do it. We gonna bring out the Blue Beetle. Wrong, you ain't gonna do it. We gonna give you the Atom instead. There's a weak, limp wrist Tony Stark who sashays his monkey ass across the TV and dissatisfies us like I'm pretty sure dissatisfies women in real life. Is that the right word?
Sarah was the real Black Canary. And I think the writers knew that, or at least to me it feels like the writers knew that, but it was too late because they had already set up Laurel Lance the way that they set up Laurel Lance. And when they had completely written out, if this is honestly what I wish Arrow had done. Laurel should have been Sarah, and Sarah should have been Laurel. Oliver and Laurel should have been in the relationship in the beginning, but no, I'm sorry. Oliver and Sarah should have been in a relationship in the beginning, and then he was cheating on her with Laurel. And then Laurel would have had the perfect setup to be Black Canary.
When you had a perfectly good premise, like Suicide Squad, and it fails to make way for bullshit, it was great. I'm still trying to figure out what happened to Bronze Tiger, because did he die in the episode?
He just walked away.
He just walked up like that's the whole problem with the writing. Motherfuckers just disappear without any notice.
Even though I'm saying the writing team is responsible, part of it is the actress too. They've written that character poorly, and you can tell. And most of the life of this show, writing wise, has been trying to redeem that character, but it's like trying to pick up a football and you got chicken grease on your hands. You keep fumbling it, you keep fumbling it, you keep fumbling it, until they finally killed her off. And they couldn't even kill her right because, well, you're watching the show or not, but you see what's going on. They keep needing reasons to bring this character back, and we do not want this character. Not like this. Not this way.
This is what gets me about the writing. How much time has he been on the island? Because every season it gets shorter and shorter. It went from 5, it went from 4. Then at one point it was a weekend. Like he was there for literally a weekend, and then he went to China. How long has he been on that island? Because y'all been lying to me for 5 seasons. I've been stuck on this island. No, you have not. You've had running water. You've had tissue paper to wipe your ass. You've seen civilization. You have been places. As a matter of fact, because
you had sex on that island multiple times.
You have had more sex on that island than most people in porn. And that's the part that's killing me. Like, I'm supposed to feel for you. You got trained. You became a captain of the Bravos, which is really stupid because you just had a Fight Club moment. But how long have you been there? And it's really itching my balls, huh? I'm done.